Hey everybody, welcome back to today's video. I'm I've got my tens unit on, so my shoulders might be jumping up here as it increases in intensity. Look it up if you don't know what that is. It's my physical therapy as a nomad. I'm getting ready to hit the road after thankfully um, my shoulders fixed, surgery, and Allie the Mazda, well, the oil pan's fixed. I did that myself. JB Weld. Look at look at past videos. Um, and then I got a whole bunch of help with funds to be able to fix something my hands couldn't do because it's tight spaces in the Mazda on the engine. But we got the intake of the coolant, the box. It's plastic for some reason, not aluminum, but it's plastic. And there's a gasket there, and I thought, well, it might be just the gasket, and then I have to replace the gasket and put that on. But I got Allie the Mazda at 143,000 miles, and she's got 257,000 miles on her now. So, and that probably has never been replaced, and I still have it. And I'll do a video short on YouTube where I'll show you the part and everything. Shout out to Dino's Automotive in Oak Ridge, Oregon. Listen, people, nomads especially, and nomads who are looking for a vehicle. Oh, Dino has this connection with Japan, and is bringing in these awesome vehicles, and he's selling them at, I mean, 13 grand for a Mitsubishi. Um, oh, it's left side too, or right side too. Like a postal. Yeah, it's from Japan, so it's opposite side, but everything is awesome. I mean, these things, I want to help Dino as much as I can. So if you'd like a van like this, or if you'd like any other type of rig, or if you want your rig done by somebody who is top notch and truthful and honest, tell you what, he's Oak Ridge's best kept secret because everybody brings him donuts, food, everything, because we want to keep him here. And that's pretty awesome when someone, we want good people to stay here, and we hope he is one. But hey, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I'm just passing. Sorry about this in my stupid tooth. That's another story. It's a Bering Sea story. We have to go back to the beginning on that. These are fixed teeth that they finally messed up. So now I'm bare like I was back in, I don't even want to think how long ago. Um, as old as my eldest son, and he was born in 94. So, yeah, do the math. And it was before that, because I had beautiful teeth when he was born. So, oh, gosh. I really recommend a TENS unit for neuropathy, um, and for people who have like cerebral palsy, or oh, my well, she's always my friend, but if you talk to her, I'm her former friend, Suzanne Hackett Morgan, who deals with multiple sclerosis. She's always my friend. She's the one that called it out. Hey, I stand by everything I've done. I'm a steward. You know, people want to dig deeper. There we go. Then go ahead. Talk to me. Talk to her. Talk to the building. Talk to the souls. Talk to the past. Talk to the big Indian who put that cigarette back up into that head of that departed animal that sits on the wall up there. And then you always gotta reach up and scratch that buffalo head that's right above the vintage telephone before you leave. I love that place, man. And you know what? I never touched the door when I left. I walked out and the wind and everything shushed it closed. I never touched it. But you know what? Energy is energy. And I was protecting my energy then. And that's God's honest truth. I'm a steward, man. And you know what? I never really trusted her after when I was over there. She was like, I didn't like how Howard treated you, Hum on Wheels Alliance and all this stuff. And it's like, she's like, fuck Howard. Fuck Howard. But you know what? The same lady is on the weekly women's nomad chat meetings and still involved in everything. And I'm like, man, I'm thinking, who do you think I am? You think I'm a dumb, stupid Indian? Like you read when you grew up, Suzanne? Hello? No. Not at all. And it was unacceptable. I never touched that door when I left. It was the energy, you know what I mean? I carry medicine with me. And when the truth comes out, the truth shows. And the truth showed it there that you were very evil to me. I was so patient with you as I saw you trying to put out those stakes as best you could. And this is the God's honest truth. And so be it. It's the only time I'm ever going to say it. And you looked at me with the most evil look. And what you said, I will not repeat. And I turned around from you and I walked away. And I walked 15 steps. I never touched the door. I touched the screen door. And that has an automatic close. And I didn't slam it or anything. I just moved it away from me. And I heard the door close. And there was atmospheric conditions there too. But yeah, it was all for a reason. It was to get you to know that you think you know everybody. You think you know everything. Do you still think that? Or have you humbled yourself because of the experience? I wonder. However, I've heard from 3 people whom live there, well, not there, but Melrose and other, around that go there. And they said that you talked a lot of trash about me. Well, I don't do he said, she said. If you got something to say to me, woman up, Montana lady, Yellowstone girl, nomad, Yeti. I deserve that. Yeah. It saddens my heart that Boris and Charles, that I don't know when I'll be able to see them again, or if I'm able ever to see them again, because of your lapse. But like you left, or I don't even know. You could have been playing me the whole time with Hawa and everything. You talk so bad about Hawa. Oh, I loved Hawa. They want me to do all this and everything and blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? Now it's your comeuppance. Because I always told you, I don't agree with you about when you said fuck Hawa. I said, no, I still appreciate Hawa. That I believe in them. I believe in the principle. Um, I wish I could have spoke to Mr. Wells, Mr. Bob Wells from Cheap RV Living, back then the president with Suzanne Carlson of Hawa. Um, but he had a bunch of fangirls around him at the time, and I didn't feel comfortable talking with him. And then I got bit by a dog, and I said, you know what? How was lucky that I didn't sue them. And then I got blacklisted for several years. For bringing up to them their lapse of their nonprofit. They hurt me. And I didn't bring up a lawsuit. I didn't bring up anything. I love that dog. That dog ended up, and that other person ended up having a lot of issues, but I helped her after the RTR and everything. I mean, I stayed with her and tried to help her to get through her issues and stuff. Howell wasn't there. I was there. My TENS unit stopped, so I'm not shaking like that anymore. But you know what I mean? You know, when they say nomad life is hard, well, guess what? When you're trying to do a video and you're used to having like a full, beautiful set of teeth, and then all of a sudden your dental fixer-uppers, they fail after 30 years. Now it's really humbling to be able to look at you straight in the face and go, it doesn't matter. I can use lighting. I can come back. I'm a director. I can figure this out. My words are what's important. It's not my face. But you know what? You need to see my words from my mouth, because I speak the truth. I walk the truth. And I'm an indigenous steward of the original style. I've been living this life all my life, in my professional life too. Working in the Bering Sea, same type of life. On a boat, fighting fires, going up the chain of command, still always wanting to be with the crew and the people and being in the tent even though I'm overhead. Or I could be in a motel room. It's just, oh, my stuff started again. Oh, it gave me a break. I was on 40 minutes and it gave me like a 3-minute break. That was cool. Now I'm at 15 minutes left and I'm at strength 13, and you just saw. Watch. Now that's the electricity. Now watch this. Let's go to 20. And when I work out, I keep it down. I go contrast. See? It pulls me up, right? Now, what I do with my exercise, and it releases. It goes pull up, and then it stops, and it releases. What I do is when I feel it to start, I hold it down. I try to keep it in place. And that's what helps my neck muscles. And then I feel like there's a string pulling from the top of my head straight up. so that helps my spine to be straight. Carolyn Remmers from Center for Family Development, thank you so much for your chronic pain yoga and your teachings, because I live them every day. Patricia knows, Patricia Cortez, who formerly of Center for Family Development, now with Trauma Healing Project and private practice. These are my angels that I share with you in Eugene, Oregon, based. But Patricia has a long walk and a long story, and I mean, this woman should not need for anything for the rest of her life. She's very special. And if anybody who knows her, she needs some help with a GoFundMe, because in El Salvador, her parents' property, she's got to pay money for a probate or something like that, and it's really taking a lot of stress. I saw her. It's taken a lot out of her, and if you can help, please. She's an amazing person. Ask anybody at LCC that took any of her classes when she taught classes over there. Lane Community College in Eugene. Anyways, this is my 10th time as it's raining on a grateful January 3rd, 2026. Walking Beauty. Go Ducks!